All right, hey everyone, welcome back to another deep dive with us.
Yeah, always exciting to jump into something new.
Absolutely. And, we're always trying to do the work for you out there.
Yeah.
You're busy, you got a million things going on. And, we're trying to take these complex, interesting topics and pull out the good stuff
Yeah, absolutely.
so you can, be in the know without having to do all the reading and research yourself.
That's right.
Kind of like like a blog, but on the go.
Exactly.
And speaking of blogs, this deep dive is actually inspired by zenhaven1010.com. So definitely check that out for more.
For sure.
So today we're going deep on lion's mane mushroom.
Lion's mane.
Yeah, exactly. And, you hear that and you might be thinking, okay, mushrooms, I got it. What's for dinner?
Right.
But this is something else entirely.
Yeah, this goes way beyond the kitchen, that this is something that's been used in traditional Chinese and Japanese medicine for centuries.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's actually really fascinating. There's these stories about Buddhist monks using lion's mane tea to boost their focus during meditation.
Really?
Yeah. So, already you can kind of see how this might have some really interesting potential benefits when it comes to concentration.
Yeah, it's like ancient wisdom meets modern science, right?
Exactly. And we're seeing more and more research coming out about the cognitive and even the physical benefits of lion's mane.
So let's get into it.
Okay.
When we talk about mind and body benefits, what are we actually talking about here?
Okay, so one of the big things you hear about with lion's mane is memory and focus. And there's a reason for that. Lion's mane has these compounds in it called hericenones and erinacines.
Aerosones and...
Erinacines.
Got it.
And these are important because they stimulate the production of something called nerve growth factor, or NGF.
Okay, NGF, that sounds important. Break that down for me.
Yeah, so NGF is a protein that's basically like the VIP for your brain cells. It helps them grow, it helps maintain them, it makes sure they're surviving. So lion's mane, by boosting NGF, is potentially helping your brain actually build and maintain those connections that you need for learning and memory.
So it's not just, like fertilizer for your brain, it's like the building blocks.
Exactly.
Wow. Okay, so that makes a lot of sense, especially if you're trying to learn a new skill or, just stay sharp throughout the day.
Absolutely.
Now, the blog over at Zen Haven also mentions stress, which I know is a big one for me. I mean, stress just really impacts my ability to focus.
Yeah, stress is huge, and lion's mane actually shows a lot of promise in helping you regulate your cortisol levels.
Okay, cortisol is the stress hormone, right?
Exactly. So by keeping that in check, lion's mane is helping you stay calmer, more focused, more even-keeled.
And that's got to be good for your workouts too, right?
Oh, absolutely. If you're less stressed, you're more likely to stick to your routine, you've got more stamina, you're more motivated.
Makes sense. And you know what else the blog mentioned? Anti-inflammatory properties.
Yeah, that's another big one, especially when you're talking about fitness. Chronic inflammation can lead to fatigue, muscle soreness, slower recovery.
Yeah, for sure.
But lion's mane has compounds that can actually combat that.
Wow, so it's working on like multiple levels here.
Yeah, potentially sharpening your focus, helping you manage stress, and even supporting your recovery.
So it's like the ultimate workout companion.
You could say that.
Okay, well, now I got to ask about this product that zenhaven1010.com was talking about, Raw Botanics, RELAX, and Focus soft gels.
Yeah, these sound really interesting. They actually combine lion's mane with a few other ingredients.
Okay, so tell me what's in these soft gels that you think is going to be relevant for our listeners.
Okay, so first of all, they've got broad spectrum hemp, CBC, and CBD.
Good.
And those work together to help your body manage stress and anxiety.
So again, going back to that focus piece.
Yeah,
with that.
exactly.
Okay, what else?
They've also got ashwagandha, which is a really powerful herb used in Ayurvedic medicine for centuries.
I've heard of that one.
Yeah, so ashwagandha is an adaptogen, meaning it helps your body deal with stress, but it can also boost your energy levels, it can improve your concentration, and it even helps reduce cortisol levels even further.
Wow, so it's like a triple whammy.
Exactly. And then they've also got Bacopa monnieri in there.
Okay, Bacopa monnieri, that's a new one for me.
Yeah, so Bacopa is considered a nootropic, which basically means it can enhance your cognitive function.
Interesting.
And it's especially known for improving memory and just overall making you feel sharper mentally.
Wow, so you've got lion's mane helping with nerve growth, the hemp helping with stress, the ashwagandha giving you energy, regulating that cortisol, and then the Bacopa helping you stay sharp.
Exactly. It's like they've put together this all-star team of ingredients.
Yes, sounds like a pretty powerful combo.
Yeah.
So for those out there who are thinking, okay, I got to try this, what's the best way to incorporate these soft gels into their routine?
It's actually pretty simple. The recommendation is 2 soft gels daily with food and water.
Okay, so just like a daily vitamin.
Exactly. And, the thing is with these kinds of supplements, consistency is key.
Yeah, I hear that a lot. You don't just take it once and expect miracles.
Exactly. You got to make it a habit.
So it sounds like these soft gels are designed to support you, whether you're, hitting the gym hard or just trying to stay focused at work.
Exactly.
Okay, so to wrap this all up, it seems like lion's mane is a really promising natural way to boost your focus, manage stress, and just generally improve your performance, both mentally and physically.
Absolutely. And what's so cool is that, we've got all this ancient wisdom about lion's mane, and now modern science is starting to back it up.
Yeah, it's awesome how that happens sometimes.
He really is.
Okay, so for anyone out there who's intrigued by lion's mane or by those R-Relax and Focus soft gels we've been talking about, you can find more information in the show notes or in the bio.
And don't forget, this was just your quick breakdown. You can head over to zenhaven1010.com to read the full blog post.
Yes, definitely check that out for all the details. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to subscribe and follow us for more.
We've got lots of other exciting topics coming your way.
Absolutely. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for listening.
Stay focused. Stay energized.
We'll see you next time.